two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 20.
Come on, stay. Stay.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Faster, faster.
In motion left is Wilson.
Ready?
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
This crew against the pass, issues at times. Rate number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
59.
Herbert on 1st down now. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Texans. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. You look at the defense for these Texans.
They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On fourth down, Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first and 10, Love.
Will swing complete to Jalen Waddle.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing, Love. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, it's Herbert.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. This will be caught by Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
Herbert. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Tough spot here. Third down and 11.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. Now it's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick. But throw one to the big guy, but you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. At the 14-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Love. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. Out of the gun, Herbert. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey, go Lion, ready.
On second down, here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, Justin Herbert. And he will find his man, Samuel. Touchdown, Houston. Deebo Samuel His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Second down in the yard.
Love now.
That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Love's throw here taken in by Knox.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Love to pass.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it first and 10.
Here's Herbert.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 33, here's a second down and 4.
Baylor tight.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, Herbert. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel from 21 yards away. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Baylor Tiger.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. This will be caught once again by Brown. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Colts first down.
Blaster. Set.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Love now on second down. Eluding the pressure right.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to line up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Clock 10. Ready.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action. Love to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Reek Willen. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. This will be caught by Brown. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now they're in the hurry up. 3rd and 2, Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Hey, ram.
Gibbs will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver who has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And the Texans will take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field are already making plans for the evening.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Towards the end zone for Brown. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 3. Herbert now. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Go, hey, go, go, go.
Herbert. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.